Hey guys, it's Prediction Hub, and today we're going to be going over quarterfinal predictions for the UCL. The round of 16 fixtures have just been completed, so I'm just going to be predicting them for you guys today. Okay, so the funny thing is 2 of these 4 fixtures I have already predicted. They're in my most recent video before this. Atalanta versus PSG and Atletico Madrid versus RB Leipzig. If you guys want a more detailed and in-depth analysis on why I chose each team to go through, go watch that video because I'm not going to really be going over those 2 matches as I've already predicted them in that video. But I will give the score lines for those 2 matches in this video because I did not give the score lines for either of those 2 matches in the recent video. For Atletico versus Leipzig, this is going to be a solid masterclass, defensive masterclass for Atletico, and they're just going to win this one 2-0. And for Atalanta PSG, a battle of offense. This is going to be a very high intensity offense based game, so I'm really going to go a high scoring match here. And I'm going to say Atalanta take this one 4-2. Okay, on to the right side of the bracket, which has our 4 new quarterfinalists involved. Barcelona-Bayern, again, this is on my recent video because I did predict both Barcelona and Bayern to win their respective matches. So if you want a more detailed analysis on why I chose this upcoming result to happen, definitely go watch that video, my most recent video aside from this one. I'll link it in the description so you guys can watch it. But I gotta give a scoreline for this video because that's another thing I did not do in my last video for this match. I really could picture Bayern tearing apart Barca in this match, but I'm going to be humble, going to be respectable for Barcelona Football Club. I'm going to say Bayern win this one 3-1. Alright, very early into this video, we are already on our last match, which is Manchester City versus Lyon, which is finally a match I have not talked about in my last video because I did not predict Man City to go through. I picked Real Madrid over them, and Man City ended up beating Madrid in the Etihad. I did predict Lyon to go through. Kudos to me because not many people did predict Lyon to beat Juve. Well, I mean, they didn't really beat Juve. They did lose 2-1 in Turin. They did go through on the away goals rule, so I don't think Lyon are going to be too bothered by that. They're just happy they're in the quarterfinals. Onto the match itself, let's give an analysis. Well, City look really good. They beat Madrid in both legs. They look fantastic, honestly. Even if it was 2 Rafael Varane errors, I still think City look really good. I think the pressure tactics are amazing, and they deserve to be here. Jumping on the other end of the spectrum here about Lyon, I'm going to just say it, to be honest, they really don't look that good. They did get through, but it was through a controversial penalty decision that Memphis Depay did put in, but that is really the only reason they got through. I still think they're a great team though. Definitely on paper, City are much better than Lyon. Honestly, I can picture that on paper being like 4-0, 5-1, anything like that, but that's not the case because there's 2 big factors I want to talk about. One being that City tend not to do well the further they progress in the UCL. We've seen it 2 years in a row. They've been knocked out by English teams in the quarterfinals. The year before that, they got knocked out by Monaco in the round of 16. So City tend not to do well. They've never even been in a Champions League final. Very difficult to credit them there. Also, this is the first time Lyon have made it past the round of 16 into the quarterfinals in 10 years. Last time they were in it was 2010, where they reached the semifinals. Lyon are definitely going to have a spring in their step when playing because they want to reach back to the semifinals and not go out in the quarterfinals. But yet these are 2 really big psychological advantages for Lyon. I don't think it's enough to get them over the line because on paper, they haven't been playing good. I know anything can happen on the day, and it could. Lyon can go through, but I just see City taking this. It's going to be really close, though, because of those psychological advantages. I actually think the game is going to end 0-0 and go all the way to penalties, but City do win 5-3 on penalties. That is all 4 of my predictions for the quarterfinal, guys. Let me know your quarterfinal predictions for the UCL and for the predictions who you think is going to win it. Other than that, this is the end of the video now, guys. If you guys can comment, like, subscribe, that would also be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I'm going to see you guys in the next video, probably the semi-final predictions. Until then, peace out.